The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The Thunder, with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Nuggets. Round 1 of the NBA Playoffs continues.
Welcome back to round 1 of the Western Conference Playoffs on 2K Sports. The series is at 2-0, depending on the outcome here tonight. This series, you look at the Thunder, this is a must-win game for them after they were unable to steal either of the first two.
Yeah, must-win indeed. Falling behind 3-0 as the lower seed is a death sentence. This team wanted a better round 1 performance than they've had so far.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. They've got Nikola Jokic. He's out there with Carmelo Anthony. And it's Leonard in at the 2-guard spot. That one drops for him.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the evening. First free throw is good. Good on both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Bane. Here's Bird. Fires the 3. And Arenas pulls it down.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Olajuwon. Covered by Lively. From 13, Olajuwon can't get it to go. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Bird passes to Doncic. From deep, Bane. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Yeah, we've seen Bane make a leap offensively because of his ability to bury shots like this.
Excellent D there from Lively. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. The three from Bane. Rebounded by Denver. Here's Olajuwon. Rejected by Sabonis.
Sabonis has to use good timing in order to block shots. That time he did.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Anthony finds Jokic. Blocked again!
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Leonard passes to Arenas. And here's Anthony. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Melo powering his way through the defense down there. He's used to that kind of contact throughout his career.
These are his first free throws of the game. And Anthony drops them both. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for OKC. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said Nikola Jokic is so intelligent. He said we know the offense is going to run through him. So all we can do is mix up our looks defensively. And then at the other end of the floor, make him work on defense. Try to wear him out a little bit. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
Doncic outside. Pass to Bane. Over Leonard. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Bane's got his second basket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now a timeout called by Denver. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Arenas passes to Olajuwon. Hits a three-pointer. Olajuwon's got 5 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Bird, that's good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Thunder trail by 3. Now here's Doncic. No made baskets yet. Pass to Lively. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Pass to Leonard. 6 to shoot. From the arc.
And as a defender, Bane makes good use of his speed, staying on the shooter.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Outside Bane. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Take a break. Peace out.
The first one falls. Barnes, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Both good from the line that time. Thunder trail by 7. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Payne, the pass to Doncic. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Barnes. On target from range.
Well, Barnes hitting threes spells some trouble. This offense starts to hum.
Leonard against Bane. Here's Olajuwon. He's got 5. No good with a layup.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Back to Bane. Here's Bird. Pulls up at the elbow. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Ooh, they pick off the pass.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Oubre, he's checked in for Denver. Thunder trail by 6. From deep. First shot won't go.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's the prodigy. Back to Barnes. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Oubre. Cans it from the wing. Barnes has got 5 now.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Olajuwon. Rejected by Sabonis.
Love to see that. Sabonis using his size on defense.
Here's Jokic. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
LeVert passes to Sabonis. Doncic outside. Back to Sabonis. And here's LeVert for 3. Oh, Leonard with the block. Pass to Arenas. Here's the pick. Back to Leonard. 4-3. No luck on that one.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
And he makes it on the layup. Barnes has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
The defense knows that's where Scotty Barnes does most of his work, but they still can't stop him.
Shot's good by Olajuwon.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Thunder trail by 8. LeVert passes to Doncic. Unloads from 13. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Leonard finds Jokic. Here's Olajuwon. And another basket for Denver.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
Denver leading by 8 on the court for the Nuggets. They've got Jalen Green. Xavier Tillman is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Oubre in at the 3 slot.
Well, Sexton, not one of the bigger guards in the league, but he plays with a tremendous tenacity.
Denver shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And Sexton understands what's at stake for him, so the passion that he brings to the court on a nightly basis has to be there.
All right, both free throws good from Sexton. Thunder trail by 10. Now Doncic. Pass to Bird. Kicks it to Doncic. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
And here's Zubac. Back to Oubre. Williams grabs the board. Here's Oklahoma City now. The 3 from Bane. Sexton against Doncic. Tillman passes to Sexton. Zubac with a screen on Doncic. Sexton finds Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Zubac. Off the mark from 16 feet.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Hoop poked away. It's stolen by Green. From 9 feet. Oh, Sabonis with a block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Sabonis. Lively, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Anthony's checked in for the Nuggets. Sexton passes to Zubac. Here's Anthony. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Zubac.
Well, he's got those quick feet and that 7-foot, 6-inch wingspan. Williams, a factor defensively.
Pass to Bird. Now here's Lively. Bane with it. Over Green. The Thunder with another miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Anthony outside. Inside, got a piece of it, and stolen by Williams. Pass to Bain. Here's Bird. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Tillman with a screen, down low to stop the drought, and he goes in for the dunk.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Out left to the wing. Ooh, Williams with the block.
That's what Williams does, disrupt your offense.
Bain, no good.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Outside Sexton. Fades and shoots. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Bird. It's rebounded by Zubats. The Nuggets lead by 5. To the inside. And it's Green missing. Bain, the pass to Doncic. It's rebounded by Zubats. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting just 37% in the game. Anthony outside. Tillman with a screen to the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Like how Melo was working the pick and roll there. When the defense thinks that he's going to jack the shot up, he just cuts them apart with the pass. Makes it easy.
They set the screen. Pass to Bird. Now Doncic. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And the Thunder making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And so Sexton will bring it up for Denver. Pass to Olajuwon. Cash money on the open jump shot. Olajuwon's got 15 points.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Here's Bird. He's guarded by Anthony. From 12 feet, Denver grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got his 5th rebound in this one. And blocked. That one goes careening leading off the glass. Pass to Bain. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Give him 8.
Anytime he can, Bain is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Sexton passes to Anthony. And no good. Thunder trail by 4. The 3 from Bain. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Going inside, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
So both teams making some changes here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Now here's Doncic. The D's right on him. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Sabonis, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. That's good from Doncic.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
There's a screen. The 3 from Sexton. Olajuwon. Here's Jokic. Jokic using his size.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Doncic. Fires at the elbow. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Olajuwon. He's guarded by Sabonis. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Doncic outside. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Doncic has got 14.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
And the dunk by Jokic.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame him.
Doncic, a screen on Sexton. LeVert passes to Barnes. And here's Doncic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and is getting them to the free throw line.
Bain, he's checked in for LeVert. And Denver with a change here too. Oubre's checked in. And so he hits both.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Arenas. It's stolen by Doncic. Now here's Barnes. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Olajuwon passes to Jokic. Here's Arenas. Nice D from Sabonis. Thunder trail by 5. The 3 from Bain. And he can't get that one. Here's Arenas. Guarded by Doncic. Leonard can't get it to go.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability.
And he got his timing down. Whoa! Not known for showing off, Doncic with the highlight reel jam. Did I say that? Wow.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Leonard passes to Jokic. Here's Olajuwon. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Sabonis. It's good. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter. 11 seconds left in the first half. And Doncic launches from deep. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Denver leading by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Denver Nuggets.
You look at the numbers, they're getting to the line over and over. Love the determination.
We've seen it before. They can wear an opponent out. Doing it again tonight. And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. They've got Luka Doncic, Domantas Sabonis out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Desmond Bane, and it's Bird in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game. And he makes the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Lively finds Sabonis. And here's Doncic. Out to Sabonis with his first shot attempt. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Arenas passes to Anthony. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor no matter what's going on around. He's still going to be a gamer.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. The free throw drops for Anthony.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
And Anthony drops them both. Thunder trail by 8. Doncic passes to Bane. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Bird. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Puts up a three. Olajuwon can't get it to go. Oklahoma City shooting just 38% for this game so far. Bane, the pass to Bird.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Anthony outside. There's a screen. Launches a three. Drains the triple. Anthony's got 7.
Melo cashing in right now from the perimeter where he's in transition and spotting up. You got to get to him.
Doncic outside. Doncic throwing his weight around. Denver leading by 7. Pass to Arenas. Now here's Jokic. Here's Arenas. To the paint. Here's Anthony. It's blocked. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. And the Nuggets making a change here. Now a timeout called by Denver. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
And nice dime from Zubac. His floor awareness is solid.
Thunder trail by 9. Outside Bane. Doncic, a screen on Leonard, and the basket by Bane.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Pass to Leonard. Takes a three, and that comes off the assist by Green. Leonard's got 6 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Clock at 6. Doncic, no good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Zubac with a screen on Doncic. Green finds Jokic. Leonard with the ball. Three-pointer. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Doncic. 20 points for him. Pass to Bane. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Shoots from 12. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And now an 11-point Nugget lead.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. A different look for Denver. Tillman's checked in for Jokic, and Sexton subbed in for Leonard. Bane, the pass to Doncic. Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Bane against Green. Over Bane. And it's Green missing. Thunder trail by 9. Bird passes to Doncic. Now Bane. Screen by Lively. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Yeah, pretty fearless move by Bane, making sure he gets the shot off.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And such a unique player. Bane is a powerful guard with an incredibly soft touch.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Barnes is checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Oubre, he's checked in for Anthony. He's off on the second. Denver leading by 8. Pass to Tillman. Outside Sexton. Tillman with a screen. 5 on the clock. Banked it in off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time.
Doncic outside. From 9 feet out. And the jumper is good. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter. Oubre on the wing. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
So it's Denver now. They've led by as many as 11. Green, the pass to Zubac. Knocked loose. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off.
He hasn't hit a single shot yet, but somehow as a team, they're getting it done. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Take a break.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Denver leading by 7. Outside, Green. Pass to Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Basket's good. Sexton's got 6.
Sexton looking good from that spot on the floor.
Doncic passes to Bane. A little mid-range shot is up, and down it goes. 2 points.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Pass to Zubac. Barnes with the rebound. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 7-point differential. Bane against Zubac.
And just with his effort level alone, Zubac can put pressure on any defense. This time it gets him a trip to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes a first.
Such great concentration from Zubac. He's a man on a mission to just dominate the paint on a nightly basis.
Lively, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Sabonis comes in for Barnes. And Zubac drops them both. Thunder trail by 9. Doncic outside to the middle. Knocked away. 1:33 left to play in the third. There's a screen from deep three-point land. The long-distance three is buried. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half. Outside, Green. Outside, Oubre. Here's Bird, and he dunks it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here. Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Doncic passes to Sabonis. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Pass to Lively. Now here's Doncic. Green covering. No good from 11 feet. And so it's Denver, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Here's Doncic. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Carmelo Anthony out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Leonard in at the shooting guard.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Leonard passes to Olajuwon. Fades. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Sabonis, the pass to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bird. Denver grabs the miss. Anthony outside. Pass to Leonard. Jokic with a screen on Bane. That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Lively. Here's Bird. He's guarded by Anthony. And it's Bird missing. Denver leading by 6. Leonard passes to Olajuwon. Here's the second effort, and he takes it up and lays it in. Olajuwon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
And stolen by Anthony. From the baseline, Olajuwon can't get it to go. The Thunder have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And Denver making a change here. Tillman's checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Bird. Out to the wing. Doncic outside. Over Leonard. Out to Sabonis. From deep, Bane. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got his 16th rebound on the night.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding. They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Bane against Leonard. Pass to Bird. 4 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Doncic, no good. Denver leading by 10. Jokic passes to Leonard. Back to Jokic. Beyond the arc. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Jokic has got 19 points.
And I think Jokic has decided, I'm going to take over this game scoring-wise. I don't know how you say that in Serbian, but trust me.
Bane against Leonard. Now here's Bane, guarded closely, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And here's Denver. It's been 10 straight unanswered. Leonard passes to Jokic. Fades back. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Doncic finds Sabonis. Out to the right wing. Here's Bird. And there it is for him. And here's Denver. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Pass to Jokic. Here's Tillman. Anthony outside. Jokic the screen. Anthony, the pass to Jokic. Again, Jokic missing. Thunder trail by 11. And Doncic puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's Bird. Misses the three. Denver has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Back to Jokic. Tries the 9-footer and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Yeah, he cut off every angle and then got his body on him. That's a Warriors effort.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Pass to Jokic.
And Jokic doing a better job as the years have gone on, just drawing more contact and getting to the line. And that's a good thing. He's an over 80% shooter there.
Free throw drops for Jokic.
Feel like Jokic could play with the baton out there because he's orchestrated.
The Nuggets making a switch here. And Jokic drops them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Really left him alone that time.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Zubac with a screen on Bane. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Doncic finds Bane. Sabonis outside. Pass to Bane for three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in the game.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
The three from Sexton. And it's Bird with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Lively. And Doncic launches from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Well, after hitting a 3 earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
The Nuggets want a timeout. stolen by Lively. On the take. No good there. Great D that time from Zubats. Pass to Arenas. From 12 feet. Yep, that one goes. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Carmelo has superb court awareness, sharing the ball that time well.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Pass to Bane. Tipped.
Terrific defense from Zubats. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
It's rebounded by Sabonis. Thunder trail by 10. Now here's Bane. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Arenas. And he lobs it up top. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Nikola Jokic.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within single digits.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
And he makes both free throws. We've got 1:23 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jokic. Gets a very good look and converts. Jokic has got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh yeah, the Joker's running wild.
And Doncic launches from deep. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
And that'll wrap up Game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important Game 4 for the Nuggets.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And with their performance tonight, you have to think this series is all but over.
It's impossible to see it any other way, and I don't think it's going to get past Game 4. If this doesn't end in a sweep, I'll be shocked.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Nikola Jokic.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
So no problem for Denver as they get the win. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Nicola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nicola. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
The Western Conference NBA.
You look at the Pelicans, even though they start this series in a hole. Greg, it wasn't entirely unexpected, but now at home, they have to put a W on the board.
And you know, Kevin, I look for them to be more comfortable here tonight. You often shoot better at home. Sometimes role players produce more at home. It's an environment and a crowd filled with energy that you're used to.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Duncan is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's the natural. Then it's Robinson, and it's Jordan in at the point, and it's Leonard missing. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to the natural. No good on the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Jordan outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Chamberlain a screen. Leonard on the wing. Over onto Tacumbo, and that one hits back iron. Pass to Jordan. Here's the natural. Houston moving the ball around. From 7, and it's Giannis missing. The Pelicans have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Yep, that one goes in there.
And they can breathe a little easier on their fourth shot. They finally hit the target.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much Coach trusts him to not get that third.
And the Pelicans making a change here. White's checked in. To Jordan. Over Sohan. The shot by Jordan, no good.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Sohan, the pass to Leonard. And the 3 ball is good.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Jordan passes to the natural. Robinson. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
2 on the clock. A deep 3 from Leonard. Offensive rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls. Chamberlain hits them both. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Rockets.
Timeout.
4-point game. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here's the natural. 2 points. That one goes. The natural's got 5 now.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
Lobs it up there for White. It's stolen by Kumbo. Pass to Jordan. Now here's Duncan. And the double up onto Kumbo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jordan. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Right side, White. Leonard against Giannis. He gets that one. 5 points in the game.
Very big part of his game, burning the D from mid-range.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Mike Brown.
I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. The coach remarked, handle? You can't handle Giannis. We'll give him different looks and clog lanes, but really all we can do is pray a shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
Thank you, David. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And that one misses. And the Rockets making a change here. Murphy's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Rockets trail by 3. Duncan outside. Pass to Giannis. Pulls it up. Pelicans pull it in.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And it's Leonard missing.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Robinson, that's good.
And the formula is simple for these guys. Get Robinson the ball near the hoop and watch the Admiral operate.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. Here's Gilmore. David Robinson with the rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And Duncan throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
First one falls for him.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion, but best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Ben Wallace, he's checked in for New Orleans. Jones comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Karl Malone's checked in for Houston. Tari Eason comes in for Tim Duncan. And both free throws good for Giannis. The Pelicans trail. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Sohan. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
New Orleans shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Houston. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Eason finds Jordan. To the inside. Here's Malone. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Outside, White. And the Pelicans miss again. The Rockets trail. Pass to Murphy. Duncan outside. Back to Murphy. And that comes off the assist by Duncan.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 1. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now, here is Jordan. Lots of room. That one goes in. And the Rockets lead by 1.
And that time, the screener rolls, and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
Chamberlain against Malone to the paint. And the dunk by Sohan.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Eason. Back to Murphy. Here is Jordan. And another 3 for Houston.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Wallace, the pass to Sohan.
Come on.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Pelicans. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. Reid with the block.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Wallace with a screen for Jones. Connects from three-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
New Orleans has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Driving the lane. Here's Wallace. Duncan with the block. Now Murphy. Reid with the rebound. Inside, here's Wallace. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Murphy kicks to Malone. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shoots over Reid. Jordan against White. Outside, Jones from deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pelicans lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Rockets trail by 3. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Antetokounmpo. Robinson is out there at Malone, and it's the natural, and it's Jordan in at the 1.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Now here's Jones, following the miss by Giannis. Shot clock at 5, and here's Leonard from 3. The rebound by Malone. And for Houston, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making a switch here. Chamberlain's checked in. And here's Giannis from outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Leonard kicks to Jones. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Giannis. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Jordan. That one's not going to go. Here's Leonard. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Malone. The natural, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Chamberlain with a screen on Jordan. Jones kicks to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunny. Here's the natural. He has 5. Puts it up from 12. Connects, the jumper drops. The natural's got 7.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Jones. Off the inbound pass.
Oh, yes! And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Rockets trail by 4. Jordan the pass to the natural. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. 9 points for the natural.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Leonard with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pelicans. Jordan outside. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Sohan. Chamberlain a screen. 6 to shoot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Giannis. And he converts the layup. Giannis has got 6.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Outside Leonard. Over onto Tacumbo. Leonard, no luck.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
They grab their own miss. Robinson. Chamberlain with the block. Pass to Sohan. Chamberlain with a screen on Jordan. There's the triple. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Rockets trail by 3. Here's the natural. 9 points in the game so far. Back to Jordan. Driving inside. And it's sent back by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
Duncan, he's checked in for Karl Malone. Pelicans leading by 3. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Deflects the pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Here's Sohan, defended by Jordan. From 10 feet out.
Yeah, locked down D. When Jordan really gets after it, his athleticism can be overwhelming.
Pass to Duncan. And Duncan gets double teamed. Houston moving the ball around. Duncan with the screen for Jordan. Shoots over Reed. Another miss by Houston.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it. Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's Young. 6 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the natural. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Always comes in for Reed, and it's wide in for Kawhi Leonard. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Floats it up, the setup, and the slam by Giannis.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
To stop the drought, some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Houston in the lead. Pass to the natural. Now here is Murphy. Defended by Sohan. To the wing right side. And the natural gets it to go. The natural's got 13.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Murphy passes to the natural. The tray. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Pass to Sohan. Back to White. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's size, no doubt a huge factor, a master at getting up to block shots.
So both teams making some changes here. Shot clock at 2. Sohan. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Sohan's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Now, here is Murphy. Here's Giannis. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Here's White. A three-pointer, no good. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. There's 1:40 left to play here in the half. Ball is with the screen on Murphy. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
1:31 left now here in the second. Back to White. 5 on the clock.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
The natural, the pass to Malone. Here's the natural. Pass to Murphy. And here's Giannis. Here's Duncan. And it's White with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Driving to the basket. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Malone.
And the bruising nature of Wallace's game, terrific at just seeking out contact.
The first free throw is good.
And Wallace, just an unreal defender. An undersized center who blocks shots and pounds the glass like a madman.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for New Orleans. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Jordan's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And Zoe Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to the natural. Jordan outside. Looking to get back on track here. And he lays it up and in. Jordan's got the lead up to 3 now for Houston.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
And here's Leonard. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Houston on top, leading by just 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the field?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Houston Rockets.
Playoff atmosphere, hostile environment, man. They're handling the pressure, putting themselves in a good spot to win.
Hard to focus with thousands of fans screaming at you. They've stayed in it. They've stayed confident. Looking at the scenario for the New Orleans Pelicans. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. What can you say? The natural and impressive effort here today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. We've got Chamberlain. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's Gilmore in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. The shot from 20 feet away. Bucket is good. And the Pelicans lead by 1. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Here's the natural. Back to Antetokounmpo. And a miss there on the triple.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
He lobs it up. It's stolen by Duncan. Here's Jordan. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Jordan's got 11 points.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
From the arc, buries it from three-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And we've seen Giannis elevate his scoring ability over time. Great bucket there.
Zohan, the pass to Leonard. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Empty that time from Leonard. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Zohan up top. Duncan defending. Chamberlain. Second chance shot. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Giannis. Jordan with the bounce pass. Robinson finds Giannis. Here's Duncan. Great D that time from Leonard. Duncan's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Zohan, guarded by Jordan. Back to Leonard. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got 12.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Reed, he's checked in for the Pelicans. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Out to the wing. Here's the natural. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Leonard against Antetokounmpo. Leonard the bounce pass. Just 5 to shoot. One-on-one fast break. And the dunk by Duncan.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Pass to Leonard. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Duncan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Antetokounmpo passes to the natural. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one. Pelicans trail by 3. Gilmore passes to Sohan. Outside Leonard, a 3-ball. David Robinson with the rebound. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to the natural. There's the 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Sohan with the ball. He has 7. Looking to end the run, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Pelicans have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. That free throw missing. Houston making a switch here. Malone's checked in. And he's good on the second. Rockets leading by 5.
Hey, check Michael. Let's go.
Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here's Gilmore, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Malone. First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Rockets leading by 6. Down low, here's Giannis. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
It's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Left side, Leonard. Over Giannis. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Pass to the natural. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. Pelicans trail by 9. Now, Sohan. He's got 8. Rocket 6. New Orleans moving it around. Puts one up from 19. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. The natural, the pass to Giannis. Screen by Giannis. The natural from beyond the arc and then some. The natural's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Chamberlain, no luck. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Robinson down low. Sohan's there. Robinson, that's good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 12. Here's Sohan to the inside. Shots good by Gilmore.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
1:36 left here in the third quarter. The natural, the pass to Jordan. It's deflected. Goes back up. Now here's Leonard. Pass to Sohan. Chamberlain a screen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on David Robinson. The Pelicans have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. And he knocks down the first one. And so Sohan nails both of them. 1:09 left to play in the third. Pass to the natural. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Chamberlain got 9 rebounds now tonight. And the lead is down inside single digits. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
Jordan the pass to the natural. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Winslow's checked in. Rockets have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Pelicans trail by 10. Sochan with the ball. 10 points for him. Chamberlain with a screen on Jordan. With 2 seconds left. No good that time. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Michael Jordan. Duncan is out there with Malone. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's the natural in at the two guard. Here's Giannis. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Here's Duncan on the dunk by Duncan.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Gilmore. Pass to the natural. Chamberlain with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. White is checked in for Murray. Pelicans on D. Jordan can't get it to go.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
White the pass to Chamberlain. Great D that time from Duncan. Houston leading by 8. Pass to Antetokounmpo. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's the natural. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Just 3 to shoot. And here's Jordan outside. Pelicans with the rebound. Gilmore's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Chamberlain. To the paint. Shots good by Gilmore.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's the natural. White covering. The natural shot is off. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Pass to Sochan. White looking around. Fires for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you. You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Leonard on the wing, covered by Giannis. Leonard against Antetokounmpo, and it's Leonard missing.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Giannis. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Chamberlain with a screen on Jordan. Lobs it up there for White. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Jordan in the corner. To the middle. Here's Duncan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 11.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Chamberlain with a screen on Giannis. Leonard, so dangerous from deep.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Trey Jones is checked in for the Pelicans. Robinson's checked in for the Rockets. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's the natural. Back to Robinson. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. The three from Leonard. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Puts up a deep three. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball.
Here's the natural. With the teardrop, Pelicans with the rebound. And here's Leonard. Chamberlain, the pass to Leonard. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Now here's Jones. Now Sochan. Chamberlain. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Jones. Pass to Sochan. No good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Leonard. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Here's the natural. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here's Giannis to the left wing. Here's the natural. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
The Pelicans making a switch here. White's checked in. On the free throw, no good. Pelicans trail by 13. Pass to Sochan. Leonard inside, covered by Giannis. Good D by Giannis.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
First one falls for him. Good on both. 1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. Chamberlain a screen. Here's White. Good on the jump shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here is Jordan. Pass to the natural. Chamberlain with the block. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. From the wing, basket good. Leonard's got 9 points here in the second half.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range. And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Rockets.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep maybe in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the natural.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And that one misses. And here are the Rockets. Here's the natural. Chamberlain with the rebound.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Sohan. Launches it. And that one is off. So Houston wins it. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Giannis. The team picked it up in the second half. What changed out there?
We were playing actually really competitive. We were playing hard, but I think in the third quarter, you know, when you start making shots, you even play harder defensively, and we were moving the ball really well, and we were just clicking as a team.
And you guys controlled the last stretch, man. Thanks. Congrats. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, The Natural.
1.